All right, it's CEO talk, right? It's CEO talk to CEOs. You guys all run and operate your business, yes or yes? Yes. All right, this is going to be a fun event. These ladies were given the product a month ago. And when they got the products a month ago to actually go through it, we wanted them to give honest feedback about the products, about the speed, about the flexibility, about everything that there was. But also, when you're launching 8 products and you might be brand new here, how do you operate those into your business? How do you operate and launch products into your different groups? And so therefore, we want to make sure that they got enough time with it. They also have been on multiple phone calls to figure out exactly what each other's strengths are. They all run their businesses completely different. And tonight, not only the questions that we want to ask them, but we also want your questions. So if you have questions any time during the event today with them, this will be about a 35-minute segment that they're going to be up here, that they'll be talking to you about this. Okay, so when you look at it, we're going to have some time to go through. So text CEO to 65398. You're going to reply with your birthday, month to date, and then it's going to then send your question. So if you have questions during the time and you want to ask somebody specific, or you want to ask, all of them a question, you'll have that time to do that. Now let's get into who this panel is, and let's talk about why they're up here. Please give it up from Norfolk, Senior Executive Director, Senior Board Member, Miss Ashley Livermore. Actually, $133,000 in sales, also $1.5 million team. Cindy Faulkner from Vegas is in the house. Senior Board, Executive Board of Directors, also $63,000, $2 million team this year. Also, our newly appointed Executive Director, Miss Jana Vukulic, with $34,000, $1.6 million. Also coming to stage from Iowa, our Executive Director, also Senior Board Member with $170,000 so far, $3 million in team, Miss Jenny Flickinger. And last to the panel is Leanne Rose from Baltimore, Senior National Director, $82,733 in group sales. Give it up for your CEO panel.
Accountants count me in, make millions every year. The South's champion, 'cause all I do,
Are you guys ready for this? All right, we are giving the stage to you. Have fun.
All right, who's excited? Okay, well, welcome to CEO Talk, ladies. My name is Cindy Faulkner, and I am the proud leader of Team Golden Girls.
I'm Jenny Flickinger, and I'm representing the CIA.
I'm Leanne Rhodes, the leader of the Decadent Dynasty facet of the Diamond Empire.
Jana Vukulic with the All-Stars.
And Ashley Livermore with the Blended Beauties team.
All right, so let's get right to it. We're going to talk about how we are going to launch the new products, whether via social media, your VIP groups, as well as product testers. So let's get to it. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, so I will be launching the new products on my personal wall, minus the toys, remember? So a lot of the mild stuff you could put on your page. I also will be doing emails and utilizing the media center. So you know they're going to have so many cute graphics and images and things you guys can use. So definitely be using that. And then also a product testers post in my VIP group. So the image that you guys see up there is my product tester that I did the last launch. And it actually brought in about $4,000 worth of retail for me. I thought it was kind of a fun way for them to shop. That's just different than normal, where maybe it's just 1 or 2 items.
Yeah, I'm also a huge fan of product testers as well. As a matter of fact, we've created an event for my VIP customers so they can start to just get excited about the new product launch. We do little teasers here and there, and now that the products are released, I can actually just go ahead and start showing it to them. After we start to promote the product testers, my customers get the opportunity to choose 3 items that they would really like to try, and then afterwards they get to fill in a survey, and and they get to take the picture of that particular survey, send it over to me, and it allows me to kind of see what their thoughts are, because a girl can only do so much product testing after all. Actually, I've created a video for my customers to see on that event, and I have a little bit to show you guys.
Awesome.
I'd like to introduce you to our new Nightfall collection. Our Nightfall collection is made of silky smooth silicone, rechargeable motors. After Dark is a silicone toy that has a clitoral piece with a very strong nub at the very tip of the clitoral piece that really gets right into the nooks and crannies. Dusk Till Dawn is our newest C-ring in our Nightfall collection. Twilight Mood is one of our super cool toys that we just came out with that gives you a lot of room to use it exactly the way that you want to. Midnight Desire. Another toy in our Nightfall collection is our vibrating anal beads. I turn it on and it's going to vibrate on each one of these little beads, and each of these beads are totally customizable and bendable to help you hit every single area that you're looking to stimulate. Next is our Fantasy collection. Our Fantasy collection features toys that are battery operated, with the exception of this little guy right up here.
Okay. Jana, did you have something there?
Yeah, so I tend to launch one at a time online, and so what I'll be doing are just posting some teasers about the products, again, without the actual product being featured, except for the Dream On. You can actually feature that one, which is kind of cool. And so I'll be doing some teasers like this. Okay, that will not be on my public page, but in my VIP group, also teasing it up, having some fun with it, and then launching them individually with very short little videos and maybe a discount attached to the product. And here's an example of something that I might do in my Facebook story or in my Instagram story, a little video.
So adorable. Yes, queen.
Awesome. So I think when a new product comes out, I like to hit all avenues. I like to hit my VIP group with different product tests, and I basically just make a Google form, and I make a really fun, intriguing post and say, hey, new products are out. And then they comment below if they would like to be a product tester. And then with Google Form, they can get it emailed to them. They click and select what product they're thinking about getting. And then once they've made their selection, I can send them an invoice, mail their product out, and just ask for their review. But I also utilize my opportunity group, my money train. So something I always like to do is when new products are out, a lot of people are showing them through their VIP page, and they're making money. You just said you made $4,000 off the last one. People need to know that. Not all consultants are going to do in-home parties right away. They might want to start off slow and do online sales. So it's important that you're giving that opportunity to the people in your opportunity group. So I might make a fun post like this and basically just get them pumped up and say, hey guys, new products are getting ready to launch, and our consultants are gearing up to add an extra $1,000 to their bank account selling online. And it's important to be able to do this because I'm constantly adding women into my opportunity group because I'm consistent with my party schedule. So it's keeping it fresh in there. I always have the women that are just filtering through like a funnel because I'm partying, I'm adding them to an opportunity group. So I like to do both ways. I also use my prize wheel. So in my VIP page, I have a prize wheel just like this, and it's generic with hearts, so I can make it whatever I wanted to. If it lands on an even number, they might get one of the clitoral toys from the Fantasy collection. If it lands on an odd number, it might be one of the dual actions. So if they book a party on one of my hot dates in the next 4 weeks, I basically say, I'm gonna go live at 8 p.m. Comment below if you want to me to spin the wheel for you. And I'm gonna spin the wheel, and whatever you land on, you're gonna get for free at your party when you book one of my hot dates. So it's a great way to get bookings still.
So obviously, y'all are great at creating and sharing your own videos. You'll have a lot of fun with it. So, but corporate also provides us amazing video resources. So how would you encourage these ladies to incorporate that?
So I don't make a ton of my own videos, but you guys know corporate has their Pure Romance channel, and there's a little products like link there, group, and you could go in there and they'll have all of the videos for you guys to be able to share, just really easy. So if it's not your thing, or if you don't feel comfortable going live or making the videos, I'll just use corporates because they're probably better than what I could do anyway.
Yes, it's an amazing resource.
Okay, so let's get into toys, okay? All right, so first one here, we're gonna talk about Nightfall collection. And I wanna know which ones, obviously there's a lot, so which ones are you guys bringing into your running lineup?
Well, for sure, dusk till dawn, that thing has power. And so I think it's gonna be an awesome addition and a good alternative to double feature if you've been showing that for a while and you wanna do something a little bit different. Midnight Desire, of course, is such a fantastic upgrade from Backstage Pass and is gonna be so fun to show. So I'm really excited about that one. And Twilight Mood, of course, so many uses with Twilight Mood.
That's the best. So I agree with Jana, thank you, Vanna, about all, I'm gonna be adding all of the Nightfall collection. This is a great, just complimentary collection. Each product is so unique. And I don't have time to share this, but maybe later I'll do a YouTube. But I'm probably gonna bundle the Dusk Till Dawn, the Twilight Mood, and I wish I had a Midnight Desire. And for those of you seasoned consultants in the room, probably won't take you long to figure out how you can use all three at the same time with this way. So that your boo, if your boo has a penis, can get a little something too. Because you're getting a lot of something. And then this, real quick, I'm passionate about this.
This is a lot more G-rated than
I'm
rehearsal.
sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. Chris is like, shut up, Cindy. This right here makes a G-spot happy. You know what I'm saying? And then really, I think Patty talked about the silky soft silicone. So when you feel this, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's extremely soft. And then just the texture of the ridges in here with lubricant, literally, it just feels amazing. And I love that the clitoral stimulator on Nightfall, this can rest on the clitoris, or the clitoris can rest on this. And for the woman that does like to be more in control of the thrusting, you're welcome in advance.
For sure. I don't know what else to add to that other than I am adding every single item from the Nightfall collection to my demonstration, because when you experience an orgasm like we've experienced with these toys, you just have to. Oh yeah. I had to have a timeout. I had literally, husband had to get off and just, there was a timeout and I was like, I can't breathe, I can't move, we got a timeout. I'm sorry, I don't know if I was just getting old or if it was just a really awesome orgasm. It was one of the two.
I'm pretty sure you said it was a stomach orgasm.
Yeah, I think it was a stomach orgasm. It was good. It was very good.
Okay.
So,
You know you love it, Leanne.
yeah, I'm adding them all to my collection. There's some Bow Chicka Wow Wow toys up here.
Yes, queen. Yes. Good stuff.
What you talking about, girl?
Yeah.
Guys, they're soft. They're amazing. They're the vibration. It's good. I think the ridges.
Okay.
Gotta paint the picture.
We got.
Okay.
So do you guys get it? Like, it's pretty good. Okay. All right.
So,
All right. So let's do fantasy collection. All right, and the fantasy collection, I want to know, what did you guys like the most about this line? Like, what did you like the most about the fantasy line?
All right, well, one of you hold these up. I'm going to talk about it. So, well, I don't have to hold it. All right, so isn't that beautiful, right? Wait till you can, this is just gorgeous. So Illusion is going to be nice it's right at that $49 price point, right? So you have a wireless upgrade from fan favorite, correct? All right. Also, with the whole collection, 3 of them are battery operated, so it is a lower price point, but they're not sacrificing the amazing silicone. So it's just wonderful all the way around. But this is going to be great for an upsell, a complimentary sell. It's going to be wonderful. And of course, I'm super excited about the roll with it.
Okay, so the two...
I'm sorry, Dream On. Sorry, Dream On.
I'm kind of with Cindy. The 2 that I will add is definitely Dream On, because there's nothing else like it, right? You guys know how hot it was the other times that it's been here. So this is a must. So I will add that. And then also for me, the Illusion. I'm not going to put this in my running show or in my presentation, but for me, when somebody says, "Oh, I just want a bullet," the classic bullet. This is the new classic bullet. It's cordless. It's an upgrade. It's a $49 classic bullet. This is now their option. So we actually just got a raise. It's great.
I plan on using the Fantasy Collection within my VIP group. I do a lot of parties still. However, half of my business is done on my VIP group with my customers as just an amazing loyal customer base, and they like to see different things. And what I love about this particular product line is that it's a super soft silicone, it's battery operated, which makes it very inexpensive, because we have a lot of people in the VIP group that maybe have never purchased from me before. Maybe they've met at a virtual party or an online event of some kind, and it's their opportunity to just try something without having to spend a fortune. And might I add, if you were to compare this to the Smitten line, way more power than the Smitten line. It is a little more, I guess it has a little more of a loud component to it, but that's for the motor.
No, hold on, pause. What was your comment about the motor?
So the motor is louder.
Yes.
So you just, from the get-go, when you approach it like this, and you say, okay, so ladies, the motor is a little bit louder, but the power is amazing.
Way more.
So I want you to think about it like a Harley between your legs. Like you don't mind that noise, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Has a lot of great power for a battery-operated toy, for sure.
Just scream over the motor.
Yeah, scream over the motor. But yeah, that's how I plan on using it, is with those VIP groups, with the virtual parties, and just as another option. And of course, the same thing with the Illusion. I have so many customers that come into the shopping room. I demonstrate Serena, they love Serena, and then we just didn't have anything that was like Serena other than fan favorite. And so I'd be like, well, we have fan favorite, and this is just a really great option for them.
Okay, so what about, I know we had talked about, we're not all adding all of the toys. So I think Jana, you had said, which ones are you not adding and why?
Yeah, so for my in-person parties, I'll be adding the 3 from the after our Nightfall collection that I mentioned. The only one that I'm not adding is a dual action, and the reason is that I really love main attraction, and I just am going to continue to promote that. So this is a freaking awesome dual action toy, and so I'm not taking anything away from that. I think it's a nice alternative, especially, I think there's a $50 price difference, and so if someone maybe isn't quite able to get into a main attraction, or if they already have a main attraction, it's a little bit of a different feeling. Same with Ashley, I will be doing fantasy online, and people can find it in the catalog at my shows. Though this one I might show in person.
Yeah,
it's just
definitely.
so many different uses.
For sure.
I agree 100%. The dual action, I'll show a lot of these, but the dual actions I probably won't. I'll stick to the Euphoria line and the Spotlight. Yeah.
And I think for me, I love the Nightfall collection, but I also love my Spotlight collection. So for me, I think it's not what I'm not going to show. I just think I'm going to offer options. So this is going to help me get more bookings at parties, and I'm just going to basically split them into my demos. So there's going to be demo presentation 1 and presentation 2. So if I have a hostess where I'm showing her the Spotlight collection, she's a new hostess, so she's never seen that collection, and her friends, I can now offer her to either rebook or for her friends to book another show with me because it's going to be a whole nother presentation now. So at her party, I'll show the Nightfall collection. So now you have 2 presentations. Thanks.
All right, so should we talk about social selling now?
Yes.
Yes. How are we going to be introducing these through Facebook or Instagram or any of the social platforms that you use? And I mentioned a little bit how I'm going to do it. I really am a big fan of the curiosity posts. I think, we are pure romance consultants. We should be incredible at foreplay. And so not putting everything out there, doing posts that pique curiosity, that get people asking questions, and so then in turn you can drive them into a VIP group, or even into, I love the idea of an online event. I think that's brilliant, so consider that borrowed. So that's what I'm personally doing.
For sure. I'll be utilizing a Facebook to launch these products as well. But I will tell you that when it comes to doing your business, when it comes to all of the different social media components, my social media business does not replace my business. It expands my business. It's a virtual networking event. So when I'm doing a virtual party, there might be 12 people there that are there watching the party, and it might only be $30 in sales. But those 12 people I'm going to try to build that relationship with. I'm going to try to get them to my VIP group, and then I'm going to try to sell them a $49 toy because you know what? It's a good price point for them. And again, it's a way for me to meet new people and expand my business.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do Facebook as well to expand my business. It would never replace it because I know I make money at parties. But guys, test drive your products. Like, buy the products.
Yes.
You will sell them when you try them. Just saying.
It's true.
It's true, right? And I am basically going to also just do grab bags. The fantasy collection, a lot of people might think as it's a lower end toy because it's battery operated, but the luxury silicone on there is still going to be something that people want and desire, and you can use grab bags. So there is a post that I've done with unicorn grab bags, and basically I'm able to use the fantasy collection to price those grab bags a little cheaper than I could if I was using Nightfall collection. So it's great to use the fantasy collection to make the unicorn grab bags and basically post and say, hey, I have 2 grab bags, 2 different levels. Do you want level 1 or level 2? You can use some of the new Bath & Beauty products that we just got, right? They're all gonna want those. And these bags you get on Amazon, just type in unicorn grab drawstring bags and you'll find them. And just make them cute. Put them in there as a mystery bag, see who wants a bag and ship them out. Add some moolah to your bank account.
All right, real quick, some social media reminders when we're posting on Facebook. Some things can't be said too much. So just as a reminder, no phallic-shaped postings of anything unless it's in your closed or secret VIP groups, correct? Yay! And then also, as we're launching products, ladies, don't y'all love foreplay and appreciate it and know what it does for your body to prepare itself for a present, right? Okay, so I want you to work at getting your customers prepared for these amazing products. So don't just launch them and post sales at them. Build the rapport, put some fun product teasers like we saw of Jana's, and get them excited about it, and then post your sales. So give them some foreplay and tease them.
We like foreplay.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's talk some real talk. Which toys are you planning on replacing with new toys?
So for me, every launch, it's always easy to add in a C-ring. So I always show double feature because that's like our main line, and it has a double ring, which makes it different. But then I'll always trade this out for whatever C-ring I'm currently showing. So I will give both options in case they just can't handle the double ring, you know. So this right here is the one that I'll put this in right away.
And same, I will be replacing double feature for just a minute. And just remember that you can get creative with these. Just because it's a C-ring, you can use it on other places than a penis. And so in addition to using it on a penis, you can put it on a vibrator or on a dildo to turn it into a dual action. You can have a partner or yourself put it around your fingers like this, and then you can do some manual stimulation and have clitoral vibration that way. So you can really get creative with a toy like this. And so I definitely will be swapping out double feature for just a minute on that one, and then Midnight Desire, Behind the Scenes, and Twilight Mood I'm really, really excited about. That's replacing All Inclusive. I had hoarded them, and I'm about at the end of my stash now, so I'm excited that we have this.
If you're looking at it from a collection perspective, with Rebel leaving, I'll have Nightfall replace that, and I'll either show Nightfall and Euphoria, usually at 3 from each collection, or Seductive Spotlight and Euphoria.
So I was showing Maverick, and I loved that. And so now I'm just going to be replacing it with our new Dusk Till Dawn. So once again, when you try it, you'll know why you're replacing it. Behind the Scenes, Midnight Desire. It's a no-brainer. When you try the product, you'll know why. Hot and Bothered, you're giving yourself a pay raise, really. So I'm going to switch the Hot and Bothered with the Enchanted here, the dual action from the Fantasy line. So it's a little more, and you just made some more money in your bank account, and it's a great swap to switch it up.
I have a lot of repeat client base when it comes to my parties, and when it comes to your repeat clientele, it's nice to have options. So I'll be switching out the C-ring, thank you, with the Maya. Every once in a while, Maya's still a great seller, but we'll just kind of go back and forth. Do any of you miss Nami? So After Dark, y'all, is a really nice fit. And so the After Dark will just kind of go right in that little Nami spot that used to be there. So, and then Twilight Mood, I plan on using that as a couple's toy and just kind of showing it alongside of the C-rings and with Box Off. It's just another really great option for couples to have. And when it comes to Midnight Desire, once again, it will kind of go back and forth between the behind the scenes and Midnight Desire.
You guys ready for some real fun? Yeah? So I think we should take questions from the audience now.
I think so.
I'm a little scared what they could ask us, but let's do it. So guys, if you have a question, I need you guys to text CEO to 65398. Oh, do we already have questions in?
I already got a bunch of questions. All right, how'd they do? Did they do a good job? Answering different things, how they're launching, all have different businesses. Okay, so I've got a couple questions right off of the rip. Let's go to this first one right here. How about this? Why, when launching or talking about products, why is it crickets on Facebook page groups and comments on others or another one? Like, what are some of the reasons that, you know, people see, they go live, they talk about the products, they're doing all the things that you're talking about, and then it's crickets. Nobody comments, nobody says anything, nobody does any.
Oh, I think I can handle that one for sure. I think when it comes to your Facebook group and your own personal page, you have to establish relationships with your customers. And part of that is playing the Facebook game of the algorithms and boosting up those things. But you also want to make sure that people who are in your group are getting valuable content, that you're posting on there daily, not just when there's a product launch, and that you're responding back to them when they communicate with you, and you give them that opportunity to answer the questions that you have. And I think that you'll find is as long as you're continually doing parties and continually getting people to your VIP groups, that you're gonna find that people will naturally have more and more conversation when you offer good information for them to have conversation about.
Good. All right, Ashley, this question came in for you. Are your virtual parties replacing your in-person parties?
Oh, no. So here's the thing. I still do between 12 and 15 parties per month. When it comes to the virtual party realm, I still like to make money on a daily basis. And a virtual party allows me to network with people on a consistent basis, getting 10 people to 15, sometimes 30 people inside an event where I can showcase some products. And chances are they're not going to purchase from me there, but my goal is to get them to the VIP lounge. 3 months later, they're on my flash sale, dropping $300. That's why I do them.
Now, does anybody else want to add on to anything on that, of what Ashley said?
100%. it's a networking opportunity. And you think about what we spend to expand our networks at things like vendor events and other ways. And this is just another way to expand your who do you know list. If you're not constantly adding people to that list, adding new people to your group, you're putting the same offer in front of the same people over and over and over and over and over. And so look at them as a networking opportunity. And yes, there can be some amazing sales that happen through online parties, but even if it's not, if you added 10 new people to your VIP, that's a win to me.
Absolutely.
All right, so here's the next one. What is the number one secret to having 100,000 in sales in only a half year? Having 100,000 in sales, what's the secret to having that in only a half year? It's only, like, some people are sitting there going, hey, it's only August. How have you done that? What's the secret?
So with that, I am doing parties. I do parties usually about 8 a month, and I'm very strategic, just how you heard what we're going to add and what we're not, about what I'm putting in my lineup and what I'm showing, and making sure I cover all the areas. But it's all about the hustle, and I probably think maybe 50,000 to 60,000 of my sales this year comes from online as well. So you have to just be well balanced, but you have to hustle and do the parties.
All right. This one is going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to have to speak loud because they can't hear. They don't have a mic up here. I've lost momentum. I have 0 parties on the books. What would you suggest for me to get my business rolling?
Ooh. Can I just, y'all, they're doing a lifetime supply of coochie cream.
Yeah.
Use that. Just use that. Post a picture of the new product with your coochie cream in your hand and just say, who here wants a lifetime supply of this coochie cream? And just comment below. You can use Facebook, you can use your VIP groups, you can text message, you can call your customers, you can do it at your parties once you get your parties booked, of course, but you gotta talk to people. You can't just wish and hope and pray they're gonna knock on your door and book a party. You gotta kind of do some work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy?
To give like a non-business answer, but still a business
Yep.
answer. If this was me, I would work to identify why I lost momentum, so I could learn from that and it doesn't keep happening. So it's not a roller coaster. And then I would be looking at my why for the business. Do I have one? Has it changed? Does it need to be bigger? Because when your why is big enough, anyhow is possible. So it's like if you start a diet, you're on, willpower for so long. So the longevity of your business, keeping momentum in the business really has nothing to do with the technical parts of the business. And it has everything, because if you asked each woman up here what their why is for the business and why they keep momentum, they could tell you, hands down.
And
All right.
also, use the resources. Sometimes go back to the basics. If it's not working, then what would a new consultant do? So they would utilize the YouTube Pure Romance training channel, that's amazing, and probably look up 50 ways to book parties without using their friends, just saying.
I love it. Or you could attend, Robin Goodnow's class today, Endless Stream of Parties. I mean,
Yes.
I've listened to that, I can't tell you how many times on the road, and it's an unbelievable class. And so if you didn't attend it, I hope somebody took notes for you. But again, it's about talking about it. Now, here's one of the other questions too, is how all these products are great, everything is wonderful, I love the launch, but how do I stay positive with a positive mindset when everyone around is negative nowadays?
Personal development, you guys. Listen to Chris's podcast. Like, you should be putting positive stuff back into your mind every single day, especially if your environment is not the greatest right now. And so look for opportunities to learn, look for opportunities to listen to positive material, and surround yourself with other awesome consultants who have a really positive mindset. But personal development.
I was gonna say, don't hang out with those people. Period.
I
Feel
think
like
there's
that.
a saying.
Yeah, just remember you have a choice. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's not, if you have a choice as to who you let into your ear, who gets your quality time, and if it's certain family members, that's a whole nother area. But, we get to choose. I get to
They
choose.
say if you hang out with monkeys, don't be surprised if your life looks like a circus. So just, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yep. You know, like my mom always says, like attracts like, right? And so if you are having that negativity, you need to look into the inner house before you start looking at everybody else being negative. I agree with that. So again, I think today you guys were able to get, how was it to get the products a month before everybody else?
Fun.
And to be able to have that experience.
I want to do it every time.
It was a great experience.
It was a great experience. Now, the question people ask me online, because there's also about 3,000 people that are watching right now on YouTube, and they ask, when are they available? They're available right now. You go purchase them, the product sets, everything else, it's available. Did people start getting their assets to their phones today? Did you start getting some of those text messages that started coming to you? All of these things are available, and like they said, use those corporate assets, use those videos, put those on your Facebook page, making sure that you're working to build up the excitement of the products because it is important. And I would love for all of you to do one thing, because getting on stage with your 3,000 plus closest friends is also a lot of work, a lot of time, and this is something that they do not get paid for. They get this because they love it. Can you give these CEOs a big round of applause? We're not done yet. We got another product that we're getting ready to launch. It's not over. But we are going to listen to some other professionals right now. Take a look at our doctors talking about some of our products.
Hi, I'm Dr. Somi Javed. I'm a board-certified OBGYN who practices in Cincinnati, Ohio. I specialize in sexual health and menopause.
I'm Emma Schmidt. I'm a sex therapist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Janelle Evans. I'm a urogynecologist with Kettering Health Network.
There are absolute benefits to products in the bedroom. It's a well-known fact that women alone, it can take 2 to 4 minutes to obtain an orgasm. Sometimes with a partner, it's 15 to 20 minutes.
A vibrator is a great enhancement to a sexual experience.
Toys are actually fairly key in making sure that you exercise your pelvic floor muscles.
Say you've been in a relationship and you're looking to explore a little bit more and experience different sensations. A vibrator helps enhance that. It enhances some of your sensations around your body, your nerve endings. It brings that out.
Also, learning stimulation, learning what you like, what you don't like, and then being able to translate that to your partner so that you both have a good experience.
It also increases variety in the bedroom, so decreases boredom, and really creates a sense of adventure for the couple.
Being able to talk to your partner and figure out, is this something that we're wanting to incorporate into our life?
If you get the couple involved in it, then you have a little bit more time for exploration so you can figure out,
do we like these toys? What is it like? It just adds a novelty to something that maybe you haven't experienced before.
The idea of a vibrator, a lot of people think, hey, that's just a self-pleasure thing. Not for my partner.
How do we keep it focused on each other while also having some playful toys interacting with us? Being able to have different types of lubrication to see what it feels like on your clitoris or on different parts of the penis. Or there are some lubes that are really fun to do a sensual massage with and then incorporate it into the genitals.
So lubricants are not only for menopausal patients.
Depending on the person's age, it's going to be for different reasons. But even when you're younger, having more lubrication is a fantastic thing for intercourse.
Sexual intercourse feels much better when things move in and out easily.
So being able to have lube as a playfulness for foreplay around the body and then incorporating it into the genitals, I think can be really fun.
Even young patients can use lubricants and it can add to their sexual experience.